Alright, guys, welcome back to the Mediocre Watch Reviewer channel. So, today we're gonna look at an older Citizen ProMaster GMT divers. Older in the fact that it's about 5, 6 years old. They released that model a couple years back, and I've always wanted one, but the size just put me off. So let's start with the watch itself. So like I used to do, I buy stuff that's pretty cheap locally. So I try not to order stuff, find stuff on eBay or marketplace that is like somewhere else in the country or outside the country. I just try to find stuff locally or in within driving distance pretty much. So what we have here is the Citizen ProMaster Diver GMT model BJ 7110-89E titanium, 43 millimeter in diameter, 49 and a half lug to lug this distance here, a 14 millimeters thick and 20 millimeters a bracelet width. So why is this thing better than the BJ7000, which was the older model that kind of had that weird dial to it? Well, it's not better, it's not worse, it's just definitely different. So you do have your GMT hand, your hour, second, and minute hand. You do have a date window here if it can actually focus without having too much reflection. There you go. So the Cyclops is actually underneath the crystal, not on the surface like we usually see, which is a pretty refreshing take. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Cyclops, and especially this one being underneath. I think it's kind of weird. It takes some getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's there. You just live with it. But I think that the magnification on it is not the greatest, so just I would just do without it. If you look at the date window underneath, you can kind of see that the Cyclops does magnify a bit, but not that much. So it is a GMT. It is a true GMT, and I'm pretty sure that's correct. I did my research. If I'm wrong again, just chime in the comments. It does have a diverse timing bezel, and being titanium on titanium, it has that kind of weird click. So if you never handle a titanium diver with a 60 or 120 or 90 click bezel, it's kind of hard to explain. You really need to feel it for yourself here, but I just try to. So it is the sound is super positive, and the feel is really positive too. But it's definitely weird, and it was kind of hard to tell if you buy this brand new. You will notice that the bezel color is so shiny that it does look like stainless steel. But if you touch it, and after a few years of constant wearing, it will fade and it will pretty much acquire the same color as the case materials and bracelet. So that prompts me to believe that this is not stainless steel, but definitely um, titanium as well. The only part of uh, stainless steel I can think of would be the case back. Other than that, and I think even the case back is made of titanium because this is all titanium. Bracelet and focus, please. Focus. There you go. Bracelet is titanium, clasp, everything is made of titanium. So it's super light. So actually talking about lightness and weight, let's pull the magnificent and oh, it's not far enough. I gotta set back my camera, man. But it is 115 grams, size to my 6.25 inch baby sized hairless wrist. So I will give you a quick wrist shot and call it a day for this first review back for the mediocre watch reviewer. And there you go. So even if it's big, I wish the bracelet would have adopted the actual female end link model that the other GMT and Nighthawks have. But I mean, even if it wears bigger because of the male end link, it is really comfortable because it's made of titanium and it's super light. I mean, it's barely heavier than this, and this is like 60 something grams. And on this strap here, I mean, it's barely 72, 73. So it is very light and comfortable. So if you want to grab one, they're not that hard to find. They're still selling new ones here and there. So you can definitely find one at a decent price. Just shop around. And if you're not picky like me, just find yourself a really beat up one that you will just throw uh, in your drawer at your desk at the office as a spare watch, or leave it in your locker. And this actually does look good on the wrist when you go out. So I mean, people might just notice that you are wearing a watch, or probably not, because nobody gives a rat's ass about watches anymore. So I mean, if you're looking for one, this one is not for sale. So keep on looking. So I'll see you in the next video, and or I won't. Choice is yours, not mine. See you later, guys.